What's up, fellas and lady? Now it's time for that Beers recap as we are discussing week 2. If you don't know, Heads Dynasty recap is up. Heads recap is up. Combined will come on after this one. Let me get it in real quick, edit it, upload it, and then on to the next. Alright, so let's make sure I'm starting on the right one. I got fancy notes this time, y'all. Trying to make these shows better. I'm doing my best, guys. All right, let's start with the first matchup. I always start with myself because I just go in order off the list. We got Punk versus Mr. Money in the Bank. This is a matchup I always dread because one day I know karma's going to come back on me because we've discussed it before and there's no diss coming at Money, but my 2 chips come against him. We always battle. So when I see his name, I'll be like, oh, boy. So we got this matchup, and I take the 170 to 135 victory over Money. Thanks in part to Mr. Aaron Jones. Like I said it in the other recap, that man, he had 3 touchdowns, the hat trick, 48 points. I got 22 from my defense. Mr. Watson gave me 41. Money had Lamar at 37, Diggs 31. Waller, he balled out on Monday with 28. What hurt him was Miller from Chicago with 0. Gurley only had 6. And then we know what happened with Saquon with the 2 points. Prayers up to Saquon. Next up, we've got the Brother Bowl. We've got that Menace to Fantasy versus the Gridiron God. And this one wasn't even close, which I was shocked. I thought this was going to be a bit of a battle. Menace takes a 207 to 140 victory over Grid. He was led by Josh Allen with 73. Kamara 37 and Higbee 28. Grid had his stack with, Ryan 63 and Ridley 29. But what hurt Grid was Gronk 0. Paris Campbell hurt 0. That hurt his game. I'm inclined to say, and I was going to talk about it in the other league too, I don't think Gronk is ever going to be Gronkish again. I just think his best days behind him. Father Time's catching up with him and Brady. Brady's slowing down. You can see the difference. He's always been a favorite of fantasy, but Gronk's time might be up. Maybe he proves me wrong. I don't know. But Scoob said to Chuck, this is payback for all the beatings I took as a kid. A little funny, little block humor. Speaking of block, let's jump right on to him. Mr. D Block versus Ice Ice Baby. And I don't know what kind of matchup this was. This was the lowest scoring totals of all the matchups, I believe. Yes, it is. Except for one. We'll get to him later. 125 to 96. What's going on? Blocks rocking with Brady that I just mentioned. Scary Terry showed up with 25. Rogers gave Ice 43. Fant 17. But Adams only had 6. Julio only had 4. And was Kerryon Johnson in your lineup? Now, question of the day for Ice. I've been having these questions of the day. What makes you think somebody wants Kerryon Johnson? I gotta know. Put it in the chat. Just be like, baby girl, I'm just trying to, and let me know. Nobody wants Kerryon. I think Rome said you can, what did he say? You could carry on with Kerryon? Something like that. It's time to let it go, Ice. Let it go. It was also, let me chime in, and then I can jump into the next matchup. Perfect. Chaz was feeling a little way about them trades you was offering, so she said something in the chat. Just so the rest of you fellas know, Chaz will be very vocal. She may be small, but she's got a big punch. So I start calling her Mighty Mouse. Because Chaz be like, whoosh. Speaking of Chaz, the rook to Beers. She's not a rookie to fantasy, but she's a rookie to Beers. And we told you, sis, Beers different. It's straight different. Your name is on life support. I can see why. You had Mr. Rome Swag in the building. And this one hurts because the final is Rome 143, the Chaz 140. But we know what really hurt you the most was the James White scratch due to what happened to his parents. Also, prayers out to him and his family at this time. I can't imagine what he's going through, what he's feeling. So, it hurt us fantasy-wise, but life, life and family, that all comes first. So, prayers out to the White family. But that did hurt her. And then Herndon, however you say his name, from them Jets, crash and burn, only gave her 1 point. Right now, Chaz is 0-2 and the current toilet bowl champ. Right now, it's only week 2. We know this can change up from week to week. She had Mahomes for 62, Hill 24, Metcalf chipped in 23, while Rome got Rivers 31, John Brown gave him 22. And his man crush. His man crush. Jordan Reed showed up, and he showed out for them 49ers, giving them 24 points. I know Rome was like, say something now. Thought so. He's so happy and excited about this win. He been in the chat. Oh, Rome been chatting it up. He gonna talk about what just happened. I'm out. I ain't see it. Negro, John Brown caught that long touchdown and scored. You seen something because you knew something happened that had to happen. So don't do that. But congrats on the win, Rome Swag. Congrats on the win. Next, Madden takes the 175-154 victory over Chubbs. Chubbs. Look, see, that's what I was going to talk about. Over Joker. What's interesting is that Joker started off strong with 40 points from that Hunt-Chubb combo. I was like, oh, he's boogieing. You know what I mean? But he got 67 from Wilson and 2 from Jimmy Graham. Do I look like The Rock? I could never do that. Nope, can't do it. Why we rocking with Jimmy Graham? I don't know. I want to see the rest of his squad. He's wishy-washy. While Madden had Big Ben, I guess he's back, Scoob, 55, Mr. Elliott, 21, Fournette, 31. He coming for Rojo's spot. He coming for that spot. He was just trucking people over like, I need to be starting. Next up, he changed his name. Where's Dackaholics? Anyone? No Dackaholics. He's back to Can't Get Right. He takes up Mr. Uptown Assassin, but Uptown Assassin takes the 166-156 victory. Uptown had Burrow with 66, CMC with 23, Kelsey with 24. Get Right had Dak at 77, ODB, a little bit of, here we go, 21, and Hurst at 22. But Henry gave him 8, and that Dallas defense, I don't know. I don't know what we doing, Dre. I don't know what's happening. We're supposed to have this great defense. Everybody's hurt, and we getting smoked. Keep talking about these Cowboys. Let's move on to the last matchup. We've got, I'm like looking at the time. We got Squad versus Tooth. I just gotta laugh. Squad was getting out the belt. Boom. If y'all don't know, that's Mr. Robin Harris. He's a comedian way back in the day. Very funny man. May he rest in peace. And Squad just kept popping at me. I just kept laughing. But Squad takes the 164-121 victory over Tooth. Tooth. Breeze 42, Sanders 2, Fuller 0. Your team is trash. You weren't even supposed to win last week. Chaz just knew she's supposed to be 2-0 already. She thought she was going to be 2-0. Instead, she 0-2. You looked up last week. I said, I can't even say nothing. Squad rocked Murray with 63. D-Hop added 20. And that tight end, Jay Smith, I ain't trying to say his first name, from the Titans, he rocked out with 26. He just bought the belt on that ass. He treated you like you was baby kids. And you know what? I'm out, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Stay tuned for the combine.